The plains of Marah stretched endlessly beneath the stars, a sea of silvergrass rippling under the moon. Tuvahn and Kor had made camp at the edge of a dry creek, their fire no more than a quiet ember against the vast dark. Kor slept nearby, his feathers glowing faintly from the firelight, the steady rise and fall of his breathing like a lullaby. Tuvahn sat awake, his father's spear resting beside him. The haft was carved with falcon runes, and the tip, forged from volcanic glass, caught the flame in quiet flashes. He turned it slowly in his hands, tracing the old scars in the wood. "You'd have known what to do, wouldn't you, father?" he whispered. "You always follow the signs in the sky." The wind sighed in response, cool and endless, and then the stars shifted.
Straight from the cooking pot, and only for $3.99.
I'm all set.
You can get it here and more at Grizzle's Diner on Route 666. See you soon.
At first he thought it was a firefly, but there it was, the same emerald light he had seen at the farewell feast, pulsing faintly in the heavens, a stream of green fire tracing the arc of the moon. He rose to his feet, heart quickening, core stirred, feathers rustling, letting out a questioning chirp. "It's here again," Tuvahn murmured, "the light of the feast star." The globe brightened, growing fierce, a burning emerald sun that made the night look pale. And then, with a roar that split the silence of the plains, it moved. It streaked through the sky in a furious green line, painting the clouds with fire, before crashing beyond the far dunes with a sound like thunder splitting bone. The earth trembled beneath their feet. Kor flapped his wings and crowed, feathers flaring wide. Tuvahn grabbed his aegis and slung his spear across his back. "Let's go, Kor," he said, eyes fixed on the horizon. "The spirits won't forgive me if I turn away from a fallen star." They rode hard through the plains, Kor's powerful strides cutting through the tall grass like waves on water. The green glow lit the horizon, pulsing rhythmically like a heartbeat. But as they neared the outer marshlands, the world looked strange. The air shimmered with static. The grass hissed as though whispering. Then the first shadow lunged. It burst through the reeds, a creature twisted by light. Its skin shimmered like metal, its eyes twin green flames. It resembled a wolf, yet its body was sleek and bird-like, talons gleaming beneath its fur. Tuvahn's instincts took over. He leapt from Kor's back, spear in hand, and met the creature mid-charge. Their clash echoed like stone striking iron. Two more emerged from the grass, screeching, the air reeking of sulfur and ozone. Tuvahn spun, slicing through one's flank, the other ramming into his shield. He slammed the aegis forward, stunning it, but the third creature lunged from behind, knocking his spear from his grasp. It skidded across the soil, vanishing into the reeds. "No!" He dove after it, only for the beast to tackle him down, jaws snapping inches from his face. Kor screeched, slamming into the creature with his talons, sending it sprawling. The Cathar fought fiercely, wings spread wide, feathers bristling like blades. Tuvahn rolled to his knees, parrying with his Uzaga blade, curved bone meeting the creature's glowing hide. He struck once, twice, until silence returned. But his spear was gone. He searched the march by moonlight, heart aching, hands trembling. All he found were the creature's fading tracks, already dissolving into mist. "That spear was all I had left of him," he whispered, "and I lost it to the shadows." Kor nuzzled his shoulder, cooing softly. Tuvahn rested his head against the bird's beak, eyes wet with frustration. "We move at dawn," he said quietly. "We'll find where the sky fell, and maybe what these beasts were running from."
Boy, am I famished. What are you gonna eat, Mr. Robot? Ha ha ha, thought you, man. I'm a robot.
Excuse me, what iron is the loose?
What you say, pal? I dare you to say that again. Wanna take us outside?
What? Are you a lunatic?
Sorry about that, sir. He needs his meds.
If you hear voices inside your head, what does that tell you, bud? We've got something for you, a prescription of one or two. Maybe it depends on your condition for his meds.
When morning came, the plains were shrouded in fog-tinted green. The air was heavy, thick and static, and the wind carried a faint musical hum. Kor walked carefully now, uneasy, his feathers slick against the damp. As they passed the final ridge, Tuvahn stopped cold. Before them lay a crater, massive and steaming, carved into the earth like a wound. At its center glowed the emerald sky stone, a jagged shard of translucent metal pulsing with veins of green light. Around it, the ground shimmered and cracked, flowers turning to ash, insects petrified mid-flight. Tuvahn dismounted and approached slowly. The hum grew louder, almost like chanting. Then he saw them. 5 figures standing around the stone, tall, thin, and impossibly still, their skin pale as moonlight, their hair like woven glass, and their eyes pitch black, reflecting no stars. They were neither of the tribes nor of the known world. Their robes shimmered with faint sigils that moved like living veins. Tuvahn froze, instinctively reaching for his spear, and remembered it was gone. One of the beings turned. Its face was unreadable yet ancient, its gaze cutting through him like cold wind. It raised a slender hand, palm open. "Do not fear," it said, though the voice was not heard with ears, but felt deep in the marrow. "You stand before the keepers of the feast star. We come to share the gifts of the heavens." Tuvahn stared, caught between awe and unease. Behind him, Kor growled softly, feathers rising. The emerald stone pulsed once more, brighter, alive, and the plain seemed to breathe with it. The being's eyes all turned toward him. One stepped closer, whispering a phrase in a language that wasn't words, but emotion, a strange mix of welcome and warning. "The harvest begins with belief." And so the falcon's child beheld the sky stone and its keepers, beings of light and plentiful harvest. The world of the Hutajj would forever change, for the feast star had landed, and its gift was already growing.